Shalom Aleichem, Udu Diri Unu, Assalamu Alaikum, peace be unto you, plural. I'm Mikha'el. I have had 8 acute COVID infections, and I have persistent subacute COVID, which people are calling long COVID or post-viral syndrome. And I am saying it is, at least one version, is a persistent viral syndrome. One thing I'm using for evidence, anecdotal evidence, a story, anecdote means story, is my microbial infections explode as the first sign of COVID onset. And then if I will deteriorate until I get antibodies. And for me that means open wounds, spontaneously opening, that are infected with impetigo and various common fungi. Both my ears get completely encrusted. I've had the blood seep through the flats of my ears. I've had when I put antibiotic ointment on it, so much, I think osmotic pressure, so much fluid is released, it just runs down my neck. That was happening. Let's see. All of the lesions that I had, I did not have serious lesions before this. I had one serious infection in my arm, which had mostly resolved before getting antibodies. And I had superficial lesions, which in 24 hours scabbed over, and now I have posted pictures of my skin and my infections. I never had all of those wounds at the same time. I did have up to 6 to 8 at the same time of various severity. Now, once antibodies are no longer in my system, I can literally look at the same small wound for 3 weeks, which is what had happened. And there will be no change. It will be dark red and light red and dark red and light red. And the most I can do with prescription topicals is keep it from getting worse. Every so often, I'm going to need oral antibiotics systemically, because if you use prescription topicals for months and months in a row, you create antibiotic-resistant bacteria. So I'm on my way to doing that outside my body. Soon I'll be on my way to doing that inside my body. So this is my skin. These are my hands. Wow, there it is. Back of my neck, I show pictures of. And all of this will go away starting in 2.5 months. And a month after that, I'll look like I did to begin with. I will have lost weight. I gained muscle in 6 days because I started eating, and I started sleeping. Now, for an adult man with male levels of testosterone in my system, those are not big muscles. But compared to the none that I had, there's like shape. That's the difference between being able to stand and cook for yourself and not. It's the difference between being able to survive and not. So, this is day 6. I've never thought of journaling this before. But since the science is now coming out, so I'm looked at, well no, I'm still looked like I am an incompetent witness to my own experience. I think that'll change in the next 3 years, I hope. If not, I'll still be buying my life 3 months at a time by then, God willing. Shalom.